everybody. Bonjour à tous. Buongiorno a tutti. Guten Tag. We do this in English this time because we have a few people who told us that they could not deal with Swiss German. What you see here is the installation of the new antenna system on Rigi Scheideck in central Switzerland. And these guys are helping us doing it, and they are struggling, of course, as usual, with the new antenna that we have not installed before. It's a so-called LZ beam. Okay, this is the 6-meter beam almost finished, and we see HB9 GIQ looking over the 6-meter beam. Next thing is the balun, and then this little thing over here, and then this should be ready to go up. Okay, so this is Wolfgang, HB9RYZ.
Hi.
Yeah, and he actually was promoted from QC, quality control, to project leader. Congratulations, Wolfgang. So he's our project leader today. And now he's taking care of the
guy who is soldering all the cables.
Yeah, Mr. Solder. And he's taking care of the 12-volt supply, or 13.8-volt supply, which a few plugs came off. This is typical, so nothing unusual. Thanks for your work, Wolfgang.
Thank you.
Okay, here we have HB9BIN with the sunglasses. He looks cool. And then, ladies first, actually, we have HB9 Foxtrot Zulu Charlie, Karin, and we have René, HB9 NBG. As you can see, they are on the first element of the HF beam, whereas the 6-meter beam is finished. So, okay. Well, yeah, the mounting plate's not there yet. So, René, what are you doing?
We are assembling the director. This is the director.
Yeah, but why does it take so long?
No, that's a very small antenna, this 6-meter beam.
Yeah, 5 elements. How many do you have?
10.
10, okay, so you should be halfway done. What's this? Okay, that's not fair. No, it's not fair. So we see here HB9BIN and HB9RYZ, or RYZ, dealing with the 12-volt supply. It's finally working, and now some insulation tape, and we should be ready. HB9BIN is worried about his flex radio. He's thinking about Elecraft, seriously thinking about Elecraft.
Maybe a good
He's just fed up with all these Windows updates and DAX corruptions and cat issues. So he's going the other way. We have a surprise guest, HB9 EHO Echo Hotel Oscar. He's actually the master of another remote station, but he's here joining us installing this beast here. And what do you think? Is it going fine? Any issues?
Yes, it's very good.
No problem.
No problem.
Okay, final, famous last words, as they say. René, what do you say?
Oh, it's perfect.
It's perfect.
We are in the schedule.
We are on schedule. Okay, that's the main thing, huh?
That's the main thing. I think so. We hope that the WX will hold till the end of the day.
We all hope that. Okay. We have no choice. We need to finish this today again.
This is Frederick, HB9 CQK.
Hi.
We are at Rigi Mountain.
Yes, and it's almost raining.
almost raining, and we just rebuilding our destroyed antennas.
Yeah.
So we had an OptiBeam for 10 to 20 meter, and also this beam fell down due to heavy storms, but not because of the beam, because of the mast.
Actually, it fell down because this tube here broke, and it's a 3mm aluminum tube.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the antenna was still fine, but when it came down, it was totally destroyed, of course.
Okay, and now we try to find an alternative antenna. And sadly, we were not able to find.
No, we couldn't get an OptiBeam anymore.
Yes.
We actually were promised by Tom, the head of OptiBeam, that we could get one of his new 11 elements versions, 5-band antenna, and he promised that to us. We ordered it, and then he found out that he had promised that to an Australian ham before, so that was a very, very big disappointment. And he then said the next availability would be in summer, so after our deadline here. And that was really for us a very difficult situation, because we have to do this installation today.
Yeah.
Maybe we can shift a week or so, but this is a major organization. You cannot just come up here, because when you look at this truck here and behind, it's a very, very small road to drive up here. The weather conditions need to be right. So it was dangerous because of the wet weather and everything. So, long story short, it must be installed today or in a week or two, not more. That's the window we have for installation, and Tom just couldn't deliver. He wouldn't even understand that we have this kind of window. Now, fortunately, we could get in touch with Georgi from LZ Antennas, and he tailor-made an antenna for us, an LZ beam for us, which was specially strengthened to survive the heavy wind load and the heavy snow up here. So now we keep our fingers
Can we have just a look to this antenna?
Yeah.
Just a moment.
It's not quite finished yet. Yeah. Rene and Karin are working on it. And we will first actually install the 6-meter antenna, which is still an OptiBeam, by the way, and that will be 3 meters above the LZ antenna. And we all are hoping or praying, whatever, keep our fingers crossed, whatever we can do to make sure the antenna stays up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So finally, we decided to install an LZ beam.
Yes.
And you see, it's almost finished and ready to get up to the mast. And you know,
Georgi was really understanding. He understood immediately what our problem was, and he was also able to deliver on time.
Because it's a very weather-exposed location here, and that's why I need a special version. Georgi did that for us. And I hope we keep the finger crossed that this antenna will survive the next winter, all these storms.
Or even a bit more.
Or a bit more. And yeah, Tom was telling us why you could not wait 3 months longer. But Frederick and I, we have the motto, the life is too short to have no beam. So the reason was to get it up at that fast, and we had the day today.
We were running the risk. Tom couldn't tell us when he could actually deliver a beam. We were running the risk that we would have no beam for more than a year. So, or even almost a year. Because we don't know when we can do the next installation. So that's the situation.
And you see the weather is very local here. You see it just 1 hour ago one hour ago it was raining. Now you see some fog, and you see down to Zug. Canton Zug, in the middle of Switzerland. You see there the Lake of Zug. And here you see all the equipment, flex radio 6700, expert amplifier, and so on. So you will see more on our website, more in detail. Okay, Frederick, something to add?
No, that's fine. Actually, your English is better than I thought.
No. Okay, my name is Wolfgang, HB9 or YZ.
And this is HB9 CQK.
Okay, see you.
See you on the air. Anthony,
yes, we have some rain.
You like working in the rain?
Cooking in the rain.
Cooking and working, I said.
Working.
In the meantime, it's raining bad. And it's freaking cold. Whoa.